across a canyon deep and wide. Nowhere left for any sinner left to hide. My horse is tired and my boots are heavy lead, riding through the valley of the silent dead. The sign upon the post is broken and it's gray, warning every stranger to turn and go away. But I have got a meeting that I cannot miss, sealed with a painful and a Judas kiss. Right on to the gate of the ghost town dust, where the iron turns to red and heavy rust. Storm is coming closer with a violent sound, searching for the peace that I have never found. Window staring at me like a hollow eye, underneath the black and the heavy western sky. No one comes to greet me, no one calls my name, entering the final level of the game. I touch the cold revolver hanging at my side, the only friend that traveled on this lonely ride. Fear is rising up just like a bitter bout, walking down the last and the longest mile. Right on to the gate of the ghost town dust, where the iron turns to red and heavy rust. Storm is coming closer with a violent sound, searching for the peace that I've never found. Open up the gate and let the rider in, carrying the burden of the original sin. Storm is coming closer, time to make a stand, entering the shadow of the devil's land. I remember how the sun was burning on that day when I took the wrong and the crooked highway. Money on the table and a body on the floor, running from the life that I lived before. A man can run for years, but he cannot run from truth. Wasted all the glory of his fiery youth. Every single mile I felt the heavy chain, dragging through the mud and the driving rain. Blood on the ledges and a debt to pay, chasing all the shadows of the yesterday, washing off the hands, but the stain remains, echoing across the empty windswept plain. I tried to be a father, tried to be a son, ended up an outlaw living by the gun. Every time I close my eyes, I see the face haunting me in every single lonely place. Now I need a miracle to clear the slate, standing here and knocking at the devil's gate, hoping for a chance to win it back tonight, make the heavy darkness turn to morning light. Blood on the ledger and a debt to pay, chasing all the shadows of the yesterday, washing off the hands, but the stain remains, echoing across the empty windswept plain. Ledger is open and the ink is dry and black. There ain't no way of ever turning back. Washing off the hands, hear the mournful cry. Part of me is living, but the soul must die. Push the wooden doors and step inside the gloom. Silence hung heavy in the corner of the room. Smell of stale whiskey and the old cigar. A lonely bottle standing on a dusty bar. And there he sat alone upon a velvet chair, with the darkness woven in his raven hair. He didn't look up, but he knew that I was there, caught inside the middle of the spider's snare. He smiled with a face that I've seen before, in the nightmares walking through the open door. Eyes like burning coal and a voice like ice, waiting for the rolling of the devil's dice. He pointed to the seat across the table green, meanest looking gentleman I've ever seen. I've been waiting for you, he whispered in the dark, ever since you missed the arrow in the mark. I sat down slowly and I poured a glass of rye, looking at the demon straight into the eye. It was getting colder and the light was dim. My future and my fate belong only to him. He smiles with a face that I've seen before, in the nightmares walking through the open door. Eyes like burning coal and a voice like ice, waiting for the rolling of the devil's dice. Stories of your favorite sin. Eyes like burning coal piercing through the soul, taking total power and complete control. my bag of silver on the wooden board. Everything I stole and everything I hoarded. He laughed a hollow sound that chilled the very bone. Money is for mortals and for hearts of stone. He pushed the bag away with a scornful hand. This is not the currency of my promised land. If you wanna play, you have to bet it all, waiting for the hammer and the axe to fall. Put your soul in the center of the ring. Only way to listen to the angels sing. Gold is turning rusty and the silver fades, living in the valley of the sharpest blades. I want the breath of life, I want the beating heart. I wanna tear your spirit and your mind apart. If you win, you leave here with a brand new life, free from all the memory and the heavy strife. But if you lose, you serve me till the end of time, paying for the punishment of every crime. I looked at the exit, but the door was locked by the heavy hand of fate. My path was blocked. Put your soul in the center of the ring. Only way to listen to the angels sing. Gold is turning rusty and the silver fades, living in the valley of the sharpest blade. Contract signed in red, words that were spoken and the words unsaid. Living in the valley where the shadows creep, secrets that the darkness will forever keep. Clouds are moving fast like wings of a bird. Not a single whisper or spoken word. King of diamonds looking with a royal frown. Kingdom is falling and the walls are down. I hold a pair of jacks, but my hands are wet, trying to conceal the fear and the sweat. He knows what I'm holding, I can feel his mind, leaving all the logic and the luck behind. Shuffle up and deal the misery around. Listen to the rhythm of the lonely sound. Every card a chapter of a story told, in the freezing winter and the bitter cold. He raises up the bed with a simple nod, playing like a devil or an angry god. I call a wager, though I know I'm weak. Voice is trembling when I try to speak. Smoke is curling up and forming ghostly shapes. No one ever leaves and no one escapes. Clock upon the wall is ticking time away, turning darkest night into the grayest day. Shuffle up and deal the misery around. Listen to the rhythm of the lonely sound. Every card a chapter of a story told, in the freezing winter and the bitter cold. Cut the deck and pray for a saving grace, looking at the sorrow in the mirror face. Freezing winter cold, story to be told. Who will fold and who will be the one to hold? She wears a crown of sharpest thorns and a dress of midnight black, stabbing every lover in the weary broken back. The widow queen is dancing on the felt of green and dust, turning all the iron into piles of red rust. She turned up on the river with a cold and hollow stare, flower of the poison woven in a raven head. I needed just a diamond to complete the stray, but I drew the lady of the heavy. She brings the rain to wash away the pride, nowhere left to run to when there's nowhere left to hide. She isn't just a card, she's the keeper of the yard, hitting you heavy and hitting you hard. Every man she touches ends up sleeping in the ground, lost inside the silence where no human soul is found. She smiled at me once and took away my winning streak, leaving me broken and humble and so weak. Try to burn the card, but you won't consume in fire, building up the funeral and the burning pyre. She is the mistress of the losing side, taking you on a long and a lonely ride. She brings the rain to wash away the pride, nowhere left to run to when there's nowhere left to hide. She isn't just a card, she's the keeper of the yard, hitting you heavy and hitting you hard. Long live the queen of the sorrow and the pain, rule the empty kingdom of the wind and the rain, hitting you heavy, tearing you apart. The widow queen is ruling with a cold and black heart. getting quiet, but the voice is getting loud, wrapped around my spirit like a heavy linen shroud. He leans across the table with a knowing, cruel grin, asking me the details of my favorite mortal sin. I know about the money, and I know about the gun. I know you never finish anything that you've begun. His voice is like a serpent sliding in the year, feeding on the panic and the rising of the fear. Devil's whisper, cutting like a knife, telling all the secrets of my wasted, hollow life. Don't listen to the demon, don't listen to the lies, don't look into the fire of his burning yellow eyes. You think you're gonna win it? You think you're gonna leave? There is nothing on the table that a sinner can believe. Fold the hand and join me, let the struggle fade away. Welcome to the kingdom of the eternal grave. My hand is shaking badly, and my throat is burning dry, trying to find the courage for a one last try. He knows every weakness, he knows every crack, pushing me forward while he's pulling me back. Devil's whisper, cutting like a knife, telling all the secrets of my wasted, hollow life. Don't listen to the demon, don't listen to the lies, don't look into the fire of his burning yellow eyes. Shut out the voice, lock the inner door. I don't wanna listen to the whisper anymore. Cutting like a knife, sharp and cold and deep, promises he made that he never meant to keep. The barrel of the gun becomes a judge of right and wrong, holding on to living with a grip that isn't strong. He raised the pot with a smile that froze the summer air, 1,000 miles of emptiness inside his glassy stare. My heart is beating like a hammer on the rusted steel, testing if the courage in the blood is truly real. Sweat upon the brow and the throat is burning dry. waiting for the moment when the heavy bullets fly. Fold or die, the choice is razor thin, paying for the pleasure and the taste of bitter sin. Look him in the eye and push the chips all in. Let the final judgment of the dark night begin. Time stands still as he reaches for the cards he holds, a story of the misery that never quite unfolds. Is he holding kings, or is he holding empty air? The devil doesn't play the game, and devil doesn't care. I slide the mountain of the gold across the wooden line, crossing up the border of the yours and of the mine. No help from the heaven, no pity from the sky, just the cold decision to live or to die. Fold or die, the choice is razor thin, paying for the pleasure and the taste of bitter sin. Look him in the eye and push the chips all in. Let the final judgment of the dark night begin. When I lose the morning sun, won't care about the cause, about the empty pockets and the things that we have lost. Look him in the eye, let the wheel spin. Fold or die, let the end begin. Last hand out in the morning light of gray, sun is chasing all the shadows far away. I pray to the darkness for a miracle sign to cross the border of the yours and of the mine. The cards fell in order like a soldier line. Taste of the victory is mighty, mighty fine. 10, Jack, Queen, King and the Ace, putting the devil in his proper place. Royal flush shining in the sun. Game is over and the deal is done. Sold my soul to win the final pop, giving everything that I have had. He looked at the cards with a knowing, cruel smile. Said he hadn't seen that in a long and weary while. He pushed the deed across a wooden grain, releasing the spirit from the heavy chain. But his eyes were laughing as he faded out, leaving me in silence and in heavy doubt. I won the battle, but I lost the war, standing alone everything that I have got. Promises I made, I have to keep before I lay the body down to sleep. Game is done, setting sun, gambler's races finally run. Walked out the door and I mounted up the horse, sitting on a new and a lonely dusty course. The bag is heavy with the gold and with the deed, but I feel an emptiness and a heavy need. The town is fading in the mirror of the past. Nothing in the valley is ever built to last. I beat the devil, but I feel the heavy chill riding down the other side of the high hill. A long ride home underneath the sky, watching all the eagles and the ravens fly. Am I really living or am I really dead? Echoes of the game are ringing in my head. Wind is whispering the name I used to know. Before I sat down in the candle's yellow glow, my shadow is longer than it ever was before, stretching out across the desert floor. I have my freedom, but I don't have my soul. Paid the heavy price and the heavy toll. Road goes on forever and the story never ends, making no enemies and making no friends. A long ride on underneath the sky, watching all the eagles and the ravens fly. Am I really living or am I really dead? Echoes of the game are ringing in my head. Riding into nothing, riding into light, fading in the morning and fading in the night. A long ride home, a long ride home.